Hi, I'm Wendell G. of the Weeble, the Worldtopia Baseball League. Today, let's see, this is week 2, so let me just give you a quick recap. Moscow went, I believe, 4-2 this week, taking 2 of 3 in both of our series to crawl back up into the mid-pack, 5-7, 5.5 games back of a streaking Amsterdam. By the way, Amsterdam leads the North. Cairo leads the South 11-3 and is putting a hurting on the South. That was, I never got around to doing many of my preseason checks, but Cairo is one I did not really figure to dominate. Current hitting streak, Jaime Robles has a 21-game hitting streak to lead the league. Robles is hitting quite well, especially after I moved him back to the number 3 spot. That Gooksta's good advice. Went ahead and moved Pei Wei Wong up from AA to AAA, so that just happened, and so we'll see how he does in AAA. He's pretty darn close to being ready to call up to the majors, but I'd like to see him get a few more stats. One of the top prospects, Roberto Gallegos, continues to do well in Kazakhstan, our AAA squad. Zippo was promoted to our major league roster, where in 9 at-bats he's had a home run. So he hasn't taken over the starting job from Leo Eifelt, but hopefully soon. We had a pretty devastating injury this sim. Carlitos Bernardino, who is pitching down in AAA, tore his flexor tendon, and he's out for 3 months. He's going to miss most of the year. So hopefully that doesn't hurt him long term. Hopefully he comes back strong. Our bullpen has kind of started to get it together. Or started to. Third now in the league in ERA. Our starters are slowly picking themselves together in ERA. Our offense still not so great, but we're climbing up the power standings. So, there's a little bit of hope here. Went ahead and plugged Leo Morales back into the rotation. It looked like after a couple of appearances in relief, he had found his ass with both hands. So I moved him in and moved Tripod to setup/closer. Tripod had some difficulty adjusting to starting pitching spot, even though he won his game. I've been looking at maybe moving Carlos Santos down and moving 1 or 2 guys up. Moving 1 or 2 guys down, 1 or 2 guys up. Kind of wondering about moving Martinez down. I can move either him or Santos. They still have option years remaining. Martinez is on a 1-year contract, and I don't remember about Santos. I think he is too. So anyway, just looking at a few little minor tweaks. What else? I think we looked at standings. I guess not. I was going to say that Donald Mason is near the Northern League lead in strikeouts, but don't see it from that chart. Okay. He's got 21 strikeouts so far this year. Dominique Doggone is leading the team in RBI and in home runs, along with Robles. And Lars Nyland's bat has picked up from the outfield and first base, along with old Voldemort. He's starting to pick up a little bit. Duarte is providing a little bit of power in terms of RBI, clutch hitting, but his average is still bad. You can see our batting average is not great. Eifelt hitting 114, Duarte 179, Valencia 233, and Dan 190. Yaziki is hitting 234, and he is out on a little day-to-day tic-tac injury. So hopefully hitting keeps coming around a little bit more and a little bit more. It could well be that Pei Wei is ready to come up in a few weeks. Depends on how he does his first few weeks of AAA. I am about to take off myself. I'm going to miss the entire month of May, and I've asked our commish to take care of our lineups if any emergency changes have to be made, using his best judgment during the month of May. And I'll be back. I'm only going to be gone 5 days, but that's going to be basically all of May. Okay, well, let's quickly dive in. I think that was the overview. We took 2 out of 3 from I can't even think of the real name now, Helga. And then 2 out of 3 from Vegas. I was looking at my financials and I was like, I've had 0 attendance so far, and I was like, what? But we started the year with 4 consecutive road trips. At Amsterdam, at Seoul, at Helga, at Vegas. So that's why we have no income from fans in the seats, and hopefully we'll catch up pretty soon. I haven't looked at these box scores, so let's go take a look at them. Who did we beat in this game? We beat Ben Rafik. Marrero got the win, his first. Martin got a hold, Abbott got a hold, and Assad pitched a shutout, pitched a perfect inning, it looks like, in the 9th. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, yeah, in the 9th. Player of the game, Voldemort Kustance up at Hammer Stadium. He hit a pitch, thank you. Thanks, Marrero. He hit a batsman. Appreciate that. He hit Gutierrez. Okay. Kind of surprised he didn't hit our buddy old Juan Padilla. Is Padilla hitting leadoff? It looks like. He went hitless in this particular game but drew a walk. Slightly cooled off after his blazing hot start, but not much. Kustance hit a 9th inning home run, and Zippo hit a 6th inning home run. Good for Zippo. Double play. Lieutenant Dan grounded it into a double play. It's easy to do when you don't have any legs. Robles and Lopez stole bases. Lopez. Okay, Joe Lopez. Interesting. Dan and Gunnett were caught stealing. I gotta do something about that. Robles made an error. Wow. And Dan Demer and Robles turned a double play. That's good. For the Helsingborg lineup, thank you, OOTP. Sawyer, Padilla, and Britton turned a double play, and Britton and Padilla were thrown out trying to steal second. Good. Farron hit a home run in the 6th off of Marrero, a solo shot for Helga's only run of the game. Wow. Interesting. Okay. Kind of unexpected. Our next game, we won it 10-7 in a shootout. This will make JD happy. We actually scored runs this time around. And who was player of the game? Let's cut to the chase. Looks like Doggone It was player of the game. Dominique Nikkei, doggone it. Player of the game. Sasaki picked up his first win. He pitched 5 innings, gave up 5 runs. That was an ugly win right there. Leo and Gerard got the holds. Favela gave up 2 runs to make it close, but Abbott pitched the final inning for his first save. Noel, old Noel. Rat got his 2nd loss of the year, giving up 7 runs in 1.2 innings, including a home run. And bullpen for Helga gave up some runs. Wiener Deemer had an error. Doggone It stole a base. And Padilla was caught stealing again. Twice in this game, in fact. And he was hit by a pitch. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Who did that? That guy's getting a bonus. Sasaki. God. There you go. I'm not all about that kind of thing in real life, but I don't know why not, Kustance hit a homer off of Rat in the 1st inning with 1 out, and Doggone It hit a 2-run shot off of Zumaya in the 8th. For the Favres, the Fighting Favres, Farron hit another home run. He hit one off Sasaki with 1 on. Sawyer hit 1 off of Favela with 1 on. Robbie Farr, Doodles, hit 1 off of Sasaki in the 6th with 1 on. So a lot of long ball by Helsingborg in this game. In fact, I think that accounts for all their runs. Let me think. They hit 3 home runs in this game. That's 2 runs, 4 runs, 6 runs. So 6 of their 7 runs came by home run. Helga's in it for the long ball. So that was game 2. It's good to go up there and win a couple and knock old Rat out of the 2nd inning. And in the final game, Helga salvaged a win in game 3, a 4-1 win, and held our lineup to 3 hits. We had basically no. Let's see. We had one double play from pitcher to second to first. That's a 1-4-3 double play. And Eifeld passed a ball. It's always painful. Yaziki, Hugo Yaziki hit a home run. And let's see, for the Helgas, for the Hammers, Harris homered off of Haida. What was Koo? Oh, Koo was in relief. Okay. Yeah, Haida started, pitched 6.1 and gave up 4 runs. He pitched 104 pitches. Okay, these guys are just, they're rebelling against my pitch counts. All right, guys, I'm gonna elevate the pitch counts. Don't sweat it. Lots of doubles, lots of extra base hits, lots of bases. Dew actually won. Trade. His trade is due. He won a game, making the minimum. 27 years old. Nice. And Burks picked up his third save. Stephen Burks, 33-year-old Stephen Burks, making $3.4 million a year for closer position. Nice. Haida had a wild pitch. Trey Dew was the player of the game with a 76 game score. He pitched 8 innings and only gave up 1 run, 1 walk, 1 earned run, 3 hits, 5 strikeouts, 1 homer. 90 pitches. That's efficiency right there. Look at his ERA, 0.55 ERA, 2-0. He's had an outstanding start this year. Trey Dew. All right. That was the Helga series. We took 2 out of 3. Very happy to see that. And we went from there to Vegas, where the Road Warriors took on the Pac-Man. Won the first game 4-0 in a shutout, despite an error. Out-hit them 11-5. Our guys are trying to claw up to 500. They got that Moscow pride. Wiener Deemer made another error. I don't like to see that, Wiener. And we had a double play from Morales to Duarte. This is going to be a 1-4-3. Pitcher to second to first. Interesting. Well, good. Good for Leo. Farid stole a base against Eifeld. Lars Nyland homered with 1 on. And nobody homered for, no extra base hits for, well, obviously it was a shutout for the Pac-Man. Who's gotten off to a good start? McKechnie, Fazakerly, Ogawa, and Martinez. He has home runs. Fazakerly, Ogawa. Wow, Ogawa. 5 home runs. The shortstop? Oh, wow, Porky. He's hitting the taters. He's hitting the taters, man. All right, Donald Mason got his first win of the season. He went 5 innings. He finally listened to my pitch count requirement. 9 innings, 9 strikeouts, 3 walks, 3 hits. Strong start. Not long enough to be a quality start. Leo Morales pitched 2 shutout innings. Only gave up 1 hit. Got 1 strikeout. That's an excellent. That basically earned him a spot back in the starting rotation right there. Martin, Abbott, and Assad pitched shutout the rest of the way. The loss went to Ebisoud Andel. I don't know how you pronounce any of that. Ebby. Ebby took the loss, and Hands gave up another run. Player of the game, Donald Mason, with a game score of 67. Good. What kind of park is this? What's the name of it? This is Pac-Man Ballpark. 69 degrees, wind blowing in from the left at 18. Wow. All right, the second game, we lost 5-4. Tried to come back in the 9th, but the Pac-Man scored 5 in the 5th to salt this one away. A lot of late inning substitutions in the 9th. Let's see. Salas committed an error, and for the Pac-Man, and Las Vegas turned a double play. Robles hit a home run, and we had a few guys hitting doubles. Let's see. Hit by a pitch. Valencia was hit by a pitch, and doggone it, stole a base. We turned 3 double plays in this game. Robles turned an unassisted double play. At first, it must have been a line drive, stepped on the bag when somebody was leading away. And then Deemer, Dan, and Robles turned a 6-4-3 double play. And then Gannett to Eifeld. That would be... Oh! Somebody tagged up. Gannett plays outfield, so... or Gannett plays the outfield, so that's outfield to catcher. So he made the catch and threw out somebody trying to get home on a sacrifice. We'll have to go look at that here in a second. Player of the game was Geiler Schultz, starting pitcher for the Pac-Man. Geiler is a good-looking pitcher, man. 27. You want to trade him, dude? Oh, nice. What's his contract? 4.7, 5.7, 6.7 on the team option. Nice. I like he. Oh man, what's not to like about Schultz? Okay. He went 6.2 innings, gave up 3 runs. Not a quality start, but not a bad one either. Jorma Kaukonen threw an inning of shutout relief. Park and Correa. Correa got the save. Okay. Balk. Marrero had a balk. Really? Fascinating. I wonder if there's a balk thing in this game. A balk rating. Final game, the rubber match. Another close game. Look at these games. Except for that second game at Helga. Well, 6-1. That was a 5-run game. But a 3-run game, a 4-run game. And these last two were 1-run games. Win 5-4 at Vegas. I want to go back and look at that earlier game. But we'll go ahead and wrap this one up. Farid homered off of Pack in the second inning. However, wow, it looks like Vegas got out to an early start, man. They were up 1-0. Then they went up 4-2. We tied it in the fourth. Went go ahead and run the 8th. Zippo pinch hit for Wiener Deemer in the 8th. And then Lieutenant Dan subbed in for Zippo, probably in the bottom of the 8th to play defense, I guess. I don't know, man. Yeah. Dan for Deemer. Yeah. Robles hit a home run, continue his hitting streak. Valencia Nyland knocked doubles. A couple of our guys grounded into double plays, and Robles and doggone it stole bases. For the Pac-Man, there were 2 errors, but also 2 double plays. I kind of consider this a wash, you know. If you can get a double play, that kind of erases an error, so... Well done by the Pac-Man. Pac got a start, but did not get the decision. 4.1 innings. He abided by my 80 pitch count. Mark Martinez pitched a scoreless in relief. Gerard Martin got an out. Fabula got the win with scoreless most of the 7th and the 8th. And then Assad got his first save with a perfect 9th and 2 strikeouts. That's really good. Way to go, Assad. Assad, quietly. He's playing above ratings right now, it seems to me. Does OSA like him better? Yeah, a little bit better. Yeah, Assad, Mezian Assad. He's quietly going about the beeswax. He's got his new contract. Yeah, that was kind of we'll have to see if this works out. If he continues to pitch well, I'll be happy with that until he falls off. All right, well that's wow. Look at this. My goodness. Vegas, look how many pitchers they went through to preserve that win. Wong, Hands. Oh, Wong did not have a great start. He gave up 4 runs in 3.2 innings. Hands, Kaukonen, Kamara, Correa finally took the loss. Hand, Johnson, apart. How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. 8. I presume he has 12 or 13. That's 75% of his pitching staff pitched in that one game. Or at least he's got a day off. Pac-Man Ballpark. Mun Young Park. Player of the game. His closer, Coffin. Age 38. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. So, let's go back to that earlier game. Well, let's go ahead and look at the game log. We got a second here while we're here. I'm curious how we scored our run in the 8th to win. 6th, 7th, 8th. Oh, Robles. Lead-off home run against Correa. Boom. That was the end of Correa. 400-foot homer to right field. Straightaway right field. Ooh, looks like we had Nyland was 90 feet away. And Zippo couldn't bring him home, and neither could Duarte. Park. Oh, wow. This was the, what am I saying? I'm sorry, excuse me what I'm saying. Sometimes I don't even know. Yeah, so this was our rubber game win, wasn't it? Yes. Yes, okay. Man, I'm sorry, guys. It's easy for me to get confused about stuff. So, yeah. Park did the job, striking out Zippo and Duarte here. Park, man. The boss. It's the boss. Top of the ninth, bottom of the ninth. So what was it like in the bottom of the ninth? Assad struck out Farid on 3 strikes, 3 pitches. Struck out Vazakerly on, man, struck swinging. And then, oh man, Makeshi took him deep. Fly ball to left center, deep. Wow. To the warning track. Not to be. 'Twas not to be. All right, let's go back to that earlier game. The 4-5 loss. Just curious what the situation was like in our ninth. Oh, man. Wow, so this is what happened. Park got Deemer, struck him out swinging, gave up a walk to Lieutenant Dan. Zippo flew out to 1, 2, 3. Flew out to first base, a line drive, heads up play by Dan to get back. Valencia was hit by a pitch, men on first and second. Duarte delivered with a 1-2 count single, a little blooper to left. Dan went to third and came on home. Valencia went on to second. But Correa came in, put out the fire as he struck out Eifeld on 4 pitches. Eifeld, man. All right, well, just a matter of patience, dog. All right, guys. Well, that's it from tonight. Don't know if I'll have time tomorrow night to update this, but just wanted to get this done and up, and I will talk to you later.